We want to, this is the end of the water saga. Last week we told you that we had a pipe that broke and
froze up for a week.
and we had a company come over, charge way too much money to fix it. And then we were waiting. We still didn't have water because it hadn't gotten warm enough to thaw out.
Yeah, they're still all frozen.
So we thought Saturday, we thought Saturday will be the day it will thaw out because it was getting up to 40 degrees. And if it hadn't thawed out Saturday, then there was an issue. Well, we left like we always do, and we went to Lexington shopping. And when we got back home, we turned on the water. Kevin turned the water on in the sink, and it looked like, I'm not even kidding, it looked like blood.
It was like,
I said,
like
isn't that
red, yeah.
blood? Because that's what it looked like.
Just rust.
Yeah, but it looked like blood. So we made sure we went around to all the sinks, and of course it, does all that, getting the air out of the line. So it acts ugly when you turn it on. But we flushed the toilets, and we made sure all that was working. And you still, so everything was working except for in Kevin's bathroom. It took longer for Kevin.
Yeah,
and that's
just the hot water.
Yeah, the hot water didn't want to come back on.
You can turn it.
And so it took a little while, didn't it?
Yeah, it not a long time, but it did take a little bit longer.
It took like an extra half an hour.
Probably half an hour or so for it to thaw out. But it's in a really cold area in the crawl space where it's not really insulated well back there. So I guess it just gets, or maybe it's too insulated and it got cold and it took a while to warm back up. Maybe that was it. I don't know. Anyway, I just know that room back there gets really cold in the corner. So I don't know. But anyway, we got water now. It's been working fine ever since then.
And some people were wondering, I know this is TMI, and that's why I didn't mention it during the initial video. But some people wondered if you had to go to the bathroom, go. How did you do that? Well, we went to Ashley's.
Yeah.
So, we went to Ashley's. And
which she said was fine.
Which she said was fine, yes, and that is what we did. So that's what happened there.
See that car turning up there on the left? That's
yes. But you don't realize how grateful you are for, especially for water, until it's gone, and then you can't take a shower. Or we did spend the night at Ashley's a couple nights, so we did take a shower.
Brush your teeth is a pain in the butt. Yes,
because you have to use bottled water, and it's just, it really is a pain. But we're very glad to have it back, and I did see all of your comments about using heat tape.
Yeah, we just haven't done that.
And so maybe when it gets warm, if we remember.
Yeah, well, see, our plumbing is all different kinds though. We've got plastic, we've got galvanized, we've got copper. Unless we want to replace all that stuff too.
Well, then we have to think about that.
Yeah, I have to think about all that stuff too, because some of that piping is, I mean, it's over 100 years old house.
The house was built in 1909.
Yeah, and some of that piping's probably been down there that long.
Yes, and so we could get somebody and they could say, oh, you can't use this. I know my sister, when I was talking to her about it, she told me that John, her husband, he went up under the house and she said he used insulation. She said he put insulation.
Well, see, we have insulation underneath the house.
Well, I don't know if he put it around the pipes though.
Well,
I think John put it.
You've got stuff that goes around the pipes. They've got pipe insulation.
I think that's what she said he used.
Yeah.
He put insulation around.
But that still
pipes.
Won't help 100%. It'll help a little bit, but it won't keep it.
I just know she didn't have any issue with anything freezing at her house. Because she said she thinks it's because John used that insulation.
Could be.
So anyway, I wanted to let you all know I was sorry.
It wouldn't have happened at all if we just left it trickling during the day that day.
But we didn't know.
We didn't think about it.
No, we didn't think it would freeze. It literally within like 3 hours it froze up, and we would have never. That's never happened before.
But it was super cold.
Yes, I think that's probably the coldest that it's been
for a long time.
Yes, in a very long time. So, but I'm sorry that we had to leave you all hanging. But I appreciate everybody's well wishes and all that. Somebody asked me, in light of the water pipe freezing up and us having to deal with a busted pipe and all that, do we wish we had moved in a house a newer house in the suburbs?
I've often wished we were in a newer house anywhere.
Kevin would prefer a newer house anyway.
I'd buy a brand spanking new house.
Yes. Well, the
layout's better. You get the open rooms. You get modern insulation, so it's warm. The heating and air works really good. The pipes are less likely to freeze. You know, you got all that stuff in a newer house.
And you're not even mentioning the electronics, which you would like.
Yeah, and they're usually wired better. Yeah.
I personally, the things that I like about an old home, a Victorian home, I love the real wood floors. I love the high ceilings. I like it, but I like an open concept. I think that's nice. But I also like it that we can close off rooms. It's really nice. So like we've had, before we've had Ashley, I remember when she had her tonsils taken out, we were able to put her in the den on the pull-out couch and close the door. And it was nice to be able to, she had that big room to herself, and we closed the door. If you have an open concept where our old house was the kitchen and living room combined, you could have done that. You could have done that there.
But we would also have a guest bedroom where she could have stayed in an actual bedroom.
Well, we could have a guest bedroom here buy a bedroom.
Yeah, we just got to put all the stuff upstairs.
Yeah, we just have to buy the bedroom suit to put it upstairs because we don't have an extra bedroom suit. Yeah, we would have to buy the furniture.
That's what I'm saying, though. Even a new house, you'd be able to, that could have been done. It just would have been.
Right, but there are like
the big rooms, the big dining room.
I like the big rooms.
That is nice. Of course, that also goes against the heating and air and stuff like that because it's more expensive to heat those big spaces up.
I like having a dining room. I love that is something that I know that if you you can have a modern house, of course, with a dining room, but it's also going to cost you a lot too. Most houses, just a regular house, does not have a dining room. You know, they have a little eating kitchen or something like that, which is fine. But because we do have a dining room, I just love it. It's one of my favorite rooms is the dining room. And I love when we have people over for dinner and being able to sit in there. And it feels special because it's not an everyday thing. And I go in there daily. I go in there many, many, many times daily. And I just enjoy that room very much. So I would miss that. But that person also asks, so you do wish you lived in a more modern house?
Yeah, just for the comforts more than anything.
How do you feel about an HOA?
The homeowners thing, the rules and stuff like that.
Homeowners Association.
I would want to look at the rules and see what they are first of all, because some of them are goofy. You know, like some of them are goofy to the point where it's like I can't have my dog out after 5 o'clock, or you know what, just stupid stuff.
Most of them, I think.
Most of them aren't like that, but there are some that are exceptionally dumb. But most of them are fine because it's basically making sure that the neighbor doesn't get trashed out. Basically, that's ultimately what I could say. You know, you don't have old junk cars sitting in the front yard or on the street for 6 months and rusting out. You know, and things like that. You know, I like it for that.
Yeah, and you might not like this about Kevin and I, but it doesn't bother me. Everybody has their own opinion. We are very opinionated when it comes to, or judgmental.
Judgmental.
We're very judgmental when it comes to people who put out Halloween decorations and you don't put them back up, or you put out Christmas decorations and you don't put them back up, or if you have a vehicle, there are laws that if you have a vehicle, it cannot be on your property. It has to be in running condition. It cannot have like.
I think you can go, but I can't really tell for sure.
Can I still go?
No, yeah, no.
It cannot have, like, for example, we drove down a side road the other day, and there was a truck sitting on the side of the road in a neighborhood with a flat tire.
Right.
And Kevin said it's been like that for a long time. I am that person who would have called downtown and reported that vehicle, because I shouldn't have to look at your junk vehicle, or this vehicle is taking up a space on an already crowded road. I should not have to look at that because...
That's only after it's been there for a while.
But if it just happened...
If somebody's got a flat tire and it's taken them a week to get another tire
that's different.
That's different.
But this one had been there for a while.
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
It's been there for a while.
Better.
And I can remember in our last house, I'd absolutely reported.
Oh, there was one sitting up at the
other end of the street.
Yeah, it was there for years.
And it looks bad. It looks bad. It looks trashy. Not everybody wants to see your old broken down vehicle. If you're driving it and it's broken down, because trust me, I've had some ugly vehicles. I have had, Kevin used to call one, he used to say it looked like it caught on fire. And that's fine. It was in running condition, and I kept the tags and all that up on it and everything. That's different if you just have an ugly car. Then that's what you can afford. But to actually have something there that doesn't have wheels on it or doesn't run at all, then nobody else should be subjected to that. It's
some
just
people
not right.
I think would say, yeah, but that's my project car, I'm working on it. And my thought is
get it out of the road then.
Get it out of the road. Put it in your driveway at least.
It shouldn't be in the road. So I can point to houses around us right now. I could name 2 houses to Kevin that have Christmas stuff on them right now.
There's a house that has a Halloween decoration stuff.
Yes. I am all for HOA. I'm all for it because I want a nice home. I also don't want people to be able to paint their house some weird... there is a house in a neighborhood that looks like somebody spray painted it.
Yeah, I think they did. Or rolled it with regular old indoor paint.
I really think they took a can of spray paint and spray painted it.
It almost looks like that house was squatted in.
Yes.
And the squatters, if you ever seen any of these shows where squatters take over, they spray paint graffiti and tear up stuff. This is what this house looks like.
Yes, it looks terrible. So I am all for an HOA.
Of course, those people wouldn't have cared if they had HOA or not. They would have done it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think...
but that also goes to those rules I was talking about. If it's... Don't disprove a color that I want to paint my house just because it's slightly different than what you think is okay, What if it's I want yellow, and yellow's not one of your approved colors, then...
Well, then that's the HOA, honey.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So just be careful of the rules. Just read the rules and make sure.
And I tell you what really...
Although that's probably not the case in most cases, but you never know.
I tell you what I really don't...
Why they would never
I don't either. I tell you what I really don't appreciate with people is that if you move into an area that's HOA and you know exactly where you're moving, it has an HOA, what you're signing up for.
The rules.
Then don't complain later that you can't have an RV sitting in your driveway. Don't complain about it because you can't have that RV sitting in your driveway because nobody else wants to look at it. There is a house that they completely they renovated this house, and the minute they got done renovating it, I'll be darned, they set an RV in front of it. Well, guess what? You may as well not have renovated it at all, because first of all, nobody can see the beauty of the house because you've got this RV in front of it. Now, the RV's a nice RV, but nobody wants to look at that. I don't want to look at that. I do not want to look at that. And Kevin's parents had an RV. But I'm one of those people, I would rather live in a neighborhood where RVs aren't allowed. boats where you can't have a boat sitting in your backyard like that. I like these neighborhoods, like the villages. When we went to the villages, when we visited down there, I love it that they don't allow RVs. I love it that they don't allow boats. If you have an RV,
they do for like you can have it there for like 24 hours. That's
for 24 hours,
just to help load up or unload,
and that's it. But you have to have, if you have one of those, there's sites
like storage
sites, and you have to have your RV at a storage site. For me, that's perfect. I like those rules. I like that they only that you can't have anything like all these. You'll go by some of these houses and they'll have like 1 million statues in their yard. Well, guess what? To me, that looks. There's a specific street, and Kevin and I were down it a few days ago, and I said that person looks like a hoarder because this person has stuff all over their front porch. And I said, if their front porch looks like that and their yard looks like that, imagine what the inside of their house looks like. They're clearly hoarders. I don't want to look at that. It junks up the whole street. You know what I'm talking about? And do you agree?
Yeah, it looks very cluttered.
It looks junky. And it looks junky, and it makes the whole street look bad. And it's like, it just looks bad. So I am all for an HOA.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with HOA. As long as I read the rules first and understand what the rules are.
And some people will...
And there's some that say you can't have fences. In some cases, I can see that. In some cases, I disagree with it because, if you get a dog, you want to put a fence up to keep the dog in, then...
But for example...
But you would know that rule before you move in, so...
Yes, for example, in the villages...
they don't allow fences.
They don't allow fences.
But they build houses with walls.
Yes, yes.
So if you want a fence, you buy one with a fence.
You buy one, yes, you buy one with a wall. If you have a dog and you're not going to take it out on a leash, if you don't want to do that, then you buy one of the houses that has a wall around it. And that solves your problem right there. But yes, I agree. You know that when you move in. But there's some people, like I was going to say, that dig their heels in, and they're like, there's no way I would live. I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. And I have had somebody tell me that's close to me. And I've said, yes, but you're not this person. You're
the person that we don't want in the neighborhood with an HOA. Because you're going to junk it up.
But you don't have, but I've said that. I've said you don't have an old vehicle. You don't want to paint your house a weird color. And they're like, yeah, but I just don't want to be told what I can do and what I can't do on my own property. And I
think they were more like, what if I want to put a junk? What if I do want to do that? Then I don't want them telling me I can.
Right. I heard a YouTube video. It was somebody in the villages, and a lot of their houses are really close together. So they're called kissing lanais because, like, you can go out on your back lanai, and it's literally like you can hear the people talking
like 5 feet away from the other
right
one.
Across from you. And somebody wrote in and said, I am very, I get sick if I smell cigarette smoke. And the guy doing the video said, oh, well, you could just walk over there and ask them to please not smoke on their lanai. And I'm thinking,
who's going to do that?
You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell somebody whether they can smoke in their own home. And apparently there was some very negative feedback that you can't tell people.
You could go over there and ask, but it's like it's just going to cause hard feelings.
It's going to cause hard feelings. I would never do that unless you're in my yard. Then that's something. Then that's different. And the HOA doesn't have anything to do with smoking.
No, you could do some on your house though. You could probably like get fans or something to blow out, to keep it from coming into your area. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like there's no.
You would have to do something on your side, not their side. You can't force them not to do it.
No, because imagine when we used to smoke.
Yeah.
If one of our neighbors, when we used to smoke, had come over and said,
"Don't smoke in your backyard."
Don't smoke in your backyard. I would have told them where they could kiss.
Yeah, don't go outside.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then you best stay in your house. Yeah, I just when they said that, it was like, no, there's no way I would ever do that. So that's just
like I said, you
chance you take.
You could go over and ask, but that doesn't mean they're going to do anything. Probably just going to cause hard feelings.
I tell you what would bother me are yappy dogs.
Dogs would drive me crazy.
Yappy
I love a
dogs.
dog when you're rubbing on it and stuff, but constant barking would drive me nuts.
I heard in somebody else's video, they do all their videos from their lanai. All their videos, that's where they're from. And the whole video, when they were out there talking to somebody, there was a dog in the background yapping. The whole time. And I thought, I would feel like, I would in that case, I would feel like saying something like,
but
your dog.
you can't do anything. What are you
don't
gonna
think you can? Say, your dog is driving me insane. Can you take it in? You don't think you can do that?
No, it's their house. They can let their dog out back, leave it out back all they want to. It's like smoking.
That would kill me.
Yeah.
So
you have no control of your neighbors, that's for sure.
So let me say this about our house, though, since that's what we're talking about. Is somebody had asked us about our house. We are very, very, very fortunate when it comes to our neighbors. We have,
with the exception of the decorations.
With the exception of the decorations, we have no contact with our neighbors.
Yeah.
Our street is so busy. It is a state highway. It is so busy that there's no contact with the people across the street whatsoever.
There's no kids playing in the street.
But we don't have anybody behind us, and it's very quiet. We don't hear anybody, and I don't think anybody hears us. We don't hear anything. When we go in our house, it's a very safe space. It's a very safe haven for us.
Yeah.
And so that's something I'm very grateful for with where we live, is that we're very insulated where we are.
Yeah.
And to not have somebody right behind you is rare. Especially right in town, like we live right in town.
Yeah, we have we don't have a bigger lot, but we're kind of sandwiched between two bigger lots.
Yes.
So, so even the houses around us that are houses back up to each other, they've got such a big long yard in the back that that you would never know.
Yeah. So even though things might go wrong, even though you might get a frozen pipe every few years or so.
Yeah, that hasn't happened for a while.
It hadn't happened in a long time. It hadn't happened since, I don't know.
Well, and that was the spigot out front. That was my fault.
Yeah, because we forgot that.
I forgot to take the water hose
You have
off.
you have to, when it starts getting cold, you need to disconnect your water hose from the spigot. And we had just forgotten to do that. So yes, it was our fault. But yeah, that hadn't happened in a long time. It was just a total fluke that it got so cold. So for me, there's a lot of positives about living in a house like that. And I love having like how many people do you know that have like an attic, which now we have two. We're calling them attics, but I mean, we could turn them into rooms if we wanted to. All it would take would be some drywall.
And run some electric in one.
But we have.
But the other one has electric already.
Yeah, we have two rooms up there that we use for attic space, and most people don't have that. In our old house, we had an attic space that you had to go up through
the square hole in the ceiling.
A square hole in the ceiling.
We had our tree up there and everything. It was awful because we didn't have a garage or anything.
Kevin had a ladder, and the ladder didn't reach all the way up in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to hoist himself. I don't think you could do that these days.
I probably could, but I wouldn't want to do it all the time.
It would be an effort.
It'd be fun.
He had to hoist himself up in the attic, and then he dangled, and then he had to get up there and hand things down through the hole to me.
Yeah, you had to.
And I had to be ready to grab these containers. So I'm very, very grateful now that we can just go up the steps and you know, have a room basically to put things, and so there are a lot of good things about having an older home, I think.
And we don't currently have an HOA, so
no, we do not. Look at this place in the mall with these dresses. It reminds me of the gypsy wedding that used to come on TV. It used to come on TLC, the gypsy weddings. Okay, I want you to look at these mannequins. And you're probably thinking what I'm thinking. This thing at the mall always cracks me up with these little children. These little children flying through the air. I would like to do that too. You probably thought that I was joking. I wasn't. I would actually do that. I would actually get on there and jump up and down, and I would have the best time. I told Kevin, though, I would want some music playing while I was doing it because it's quiet in there. Right now, we are in Rocket Fizz, and I had not recorded in Rocket Fizz. I actually slowed the video down a little bit, which you can tell, but we were the only ones in the store, and then there was the girl working behind the counter, and I didn't know if they would care if I filmed or not, and so I didn't ask permission or anything like that. I just did it. So they sell a lot of really, really cool drinks, though. Candy, old-fashioned candy, new candy, but you can see there's drinks like all over the place. Any of these, if you look at the shelves below, you will see all the bottles on the bottoms of these shelves. And then over on the far corner on the right-hand side, it's taffy. So in these bins right here, all of that is like thousands of pieces of taffy. And then hanging up on the wall is bags of candy. So they have so much to choose from. I love going in here. It's really a lot of fun. It's a little expensive, though. I don't think we've ever been down this row in Aldi on a Saturday or any day of the week where nobody has been in this aisle. This is the aisle where they put like all the new stuff, and there is literally nobody in here right now. So everybody must have come early. What did you say, Kevin?
Oh, they have these pretzels, like the snack factory.
Oh, yeah, except it's Clancy's brand. Yeah. Have you ever seen it where there's nobody down this aisle?
No.
But they have lots of Valentine's Day stuff. I think we've tried a bunch of this. I'll look at these to see, but I think we've had a bunch. But I just wanted to show you how empty it is. So we went in Target, and my intention was to film the entire Valentine's area of Target for you. However, at the end of the aisle, I don't know if you can see, there's some boxes sitting there, and there's a jacket on those boxes, and I thought, somebody's in this section. They're working, which I totally respect, and so I will film what I can film, and that's going to be it. And so this is really all that I filmed for you because there were actually 2 people putting stuff out on the shelves, and I didn't want to try to film around them. Thank you to everyone who reached out to tell me that Kroger is now selling Nightingale ice cream sandwiches. They're the Chomp ice cream sandwiches, although they don't say Chomp on, yeah they do, they say Chomp size. So they have the chocolate blackout, the banana pudding, the cookie monster, strawberry shortcake, and mocha brownie. And I'm very, very happy to see that they are branching out and that they are selling these in Kroger. So I want to show you something else at Kroger. They are now selling these outlaw snacks. And we had only seen these before at Buc-ee's, and they're really good. So now they're selling them at Kroger. So last week I showed you the chip aisle at Kroger and the frozen foods, like, not frozen foods, but I showed you like the ice cream. This is the cereal aisle. And then on the other side are the bars, and I'm gonna show you. I want you to look at how many bars they have. So when I tell you, like, we have tons of bars, you better know exactly what you're looking for because there are so many bars. There's no shortage, that's for sure. It's amazing to me that this many companies can make it, you know. Now, I have been looking for the new Pop-Tarts everywhere we go. I know there's new Pop-Tarts, and we don't have them around here. We look in Walmart, we've looked in Target, we've looked everywhere for the new Pop-Tarts, and they have not gotten to our area yet. So here are the cereals. And I'll tell you what I've been looking for is I've been looking for the less sugar. So there's 2 cereals that say less sugar. One is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and the other one's like Fruity Pebbles or something, and it's for less sugar. We have not seen those either, and we've been looking for those at Walmart and Meijer. When I say that, I'm including all the stores, and we just have not seen them at all in our area. So, but I would love to compare them. So whenever I do find them, I'll be sure to pick them up and try them. But then they have the Malt-O-Meal down here at the very end. They don't have as big of a selection as Walmart. And then we have the peanut butters and stuff like that over here. And here is their Valentine section in Kroger. And you can see it goes, it's a good size section, I think. Huh? Yeah, for a grocery store. And this isn't like one of the super Krogers. So there's one that we go to in Lexington all the time, and they sell, yeah, they sell clothes, they sell furniture, they sell like candles. They have an area, well, they sell candles here too, but I mean like they sell a lot of other stuff in that Kroger. Here's yeah, those are new. Yeah, we need to get those.
I thought we got those.
No, we were looking for those. We haven't bought those yet. It must be down the next one. Okay, so going on around the corner, they have Beanie Babies. Kevin, you remember when we spent $1 million on Beanie Babies? Oh yeah, one of them has a sleep mask on. These are the Valentine's cards they have. We actually, I probably told you all this, we actually met a man in a parking lot and bought Beanie Babies out of his trunk. Because, yes. Like a drug deal. Yes. It was, we spent a fortune on Beanie Babies, only to sell them for literally like $0.25 a piece at a yard sale. But, oh, is that what it is? Maple syrup and then a cheeseburger? Oh, they have Zachary Valentine pretzels. They have some Meltums. Cups. And then, oh, candles. Kevin likes to smell the candle. You better be careful because the lid will come off those. Do they stink? So there's the Valentines at Kroger. So in last week's video, I showed you that Walmart has a manager special area, like stuff that's on sale in the food department. This is that section in Kroger. So if your Kroger store should have one of these as well. And Kevin, I think all of these buggies might be manager special too.
They're getting rid of their crispy onions.
Oh, because for Thanksgiving.
And the cranberry sauce.
So we are in the dog food aisle, and that's where it is in this Kroger. It's in the dog food aisle, and they do have some little toys here. Yeah, they do have some little toys. Ashley bought Wednesday a lamb chop toy, a little lamb. It's like this. Now this is for dogs. But they have them for cats. I think that's for dogs. But they have them for cats. And I'm telling you, it's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. It is adorable. I said that is her best toy right now, is that little lamb chop.
The crispy onions, they have
the cranberry sauce, apple cider vinegar. They do have lots of. So how much is it on clearance for?
$1.12.
Yep, $1.12.
These commandos are $5, but that's probably a decent deal. can opener.
And then we have Coastal
Oh,
cocktail sauce. Oh, yeah. Sometimes they put things in the baggies on sale. We'll see. These are not marked. So this is just... Oh, now that is on clearance.
Still $9.66.
$9.66. Are those on sale? Oh, yeah. An umbrella for $8.66. I didn't know umbrellas were that expensive. Some makeup for $7. Oh, these were terrible. $2.07. Yeah, and then all this is reduced. Oh yeah, I don't want that flavor. $1.91, $1.28 for those. Yeah.
Yeah, spicy barbecue actually decent.
Oh, look, not mayo. Nobody wanted the not mayo.
I don't know if classic butter shrimp ones. They must be good ones.
So we're at Walmart right now, and I want to show you that they are selling killer brownies. I have never seen these in Walmart. Honestly, in our area, I've only seen them in the fresh market. So I'm surprised they have them. They also have, yeah, I took a picture of that last weekend. Frosted cookies, red velvet muffins. Walmart, I think I've shown you before, they also have a whole section of Kentucky stuff because we're big on the Wildcats. But look, these are new. I've never seen these before. These like plush, yeah. Those are really. Those say Kentucky on the bottom. That's actually a really nice pillow. I don't know if you can see that.
You see a little mini football.
Oh.
Football. Like a flask with it's not glass.
Oh, those would make really nice gifts. So I figured, I showed you the Valentine stuff at Walmart before, but I figured I would try to get it again. It's nice and quiet in here right now because they don't turn the music on until 10, and so we're here just a little bit early to where we're not getting the music. Look at this shirt up here. They have Betty Boop. I think it's funny how sweatpants have come back. Like, they have a whole section of sweatpants because there were years, you can go ahead, Kevin, there were years where we didn't see sweatpants at all. I mean, like, sweatpants were a thing of the past. Look. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's funny. I don't know. I think some people like horror movies. And look at those up there. I think.
That's from Helico.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look. I think some people just like horror movies and they like to collect all the horror movie stuff. So now these aisles are full. They even have the true fruit over here.
That's actually a big thing.
Yeah, that's a 3-pound. And then the Kit Kat,
No,
I'm assuming you're right, but that is one big candy bar. So I'll try to show you both sides.
Those weren't expensive as I remember.
$4.97. Yeah, that's not bad. They even have a 0 sugar. That's nice. And sugar-free Russell Stover. Yeah, it says only at Walmart is the 0 sugar.
I like that one.
I do too.
Black.
Yeah, I like that too. That's nice. But it's only at Walmart. And those are nice tins, aren't they?
Yep.
So you could keep that. Look, a Nerf. Oh, and they even have planters. Welch's. Yeah, see, once they put this stuff out, we really hadn't been back over here to look again.
This is the dating one.
Uh-huh. Did he say you can be delicious? Is that what he said?
I don't know what that.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm offended. Look at all the squishmallows. Well, it was the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue.
The tongue was a little bit, a little.
Lick you like a lollipop.
Yeah,
That's what you want to get your girlfriend.
One of them's holding French fries.
I saw that. Yeah, it's a little squirrel or something. I guess it's...
Oh, they have blankets. They have blankets over here.
At least it's hot.
I do like how they have it all in one place. Even the books. So if you're looking for books or anything, they are all, yeah, it's all in one spot. I really do like that. Teacher stuff. Even the dog stuff. This is a dog stuff. That's cat stuff down there. Makeup. Down here is just pre-made stuff to give to your kids. They even have a Barney. A Barney does not look the same. That is not the Barney.
Oh, that's a cartoon Barney.
That is not the Barney that Ashley grew
That's
up
not real
with.
Barney. That's cartoon Barney.
Is there a cartoon now?
I don't know.
Oh, it's right here. I didn't know there was a cartoon.
It's like a lunchbox.
That's neat. Oh, it's an open lunchbox. Okay. And then here's like the makeup stuff. Oh, and it kind of stays like that. Ew. It came out on your finger. Yeah, that's why you don't play with stuff, Kevin. Yeah, now you've got that mushy.
Pop bracelets. So you get the
Oh, yeah.
pop thing.
So this is party stuff.
Yeah, party stuff.
Did you have Valentine's Day parties when you were in school?
That's nice.
Do you remember any of them?
No.
No.
That's cute.
Did you give Valentine's to
yeah.
your classmates?
Yeah, Mom bought the box thing, and I had to write the names on them.
Okay, did you make your own box
Yeah,
or?
it's a lot of times. Well, when I was in elementary school, you made
That's
your
what I
own.
mean. You
Yeah.
made your own.
And once you got out of elementary, you didn't do it.
No.
Yeah, you just got your little shoebox and put some stickers on it. That was about it. They didn't have all this fancy stuff. Look at that Minecraft.
I'm wondering, like in other countries, how big Valentine's is, and if they have aisles like this of
That's cool.
stuff.
Oh, it's a little tic-tac-toe game.
Oh yeah. I wonder, the dollar shop, it looks like they have some Valentine's. It looks like some plates and stuff. Yeah, you can go over there. A wall charger. So they have Valentine's wall chargers right here. This is an area where we never come in Walmart. Oh, yeah, it's kind of firm. We never walk over here. So they created this area a long time ago, I think to compete with like the Target Fugler. I think they created this area to compete with like the Target area, and we just never even come over here at all. Yeah, I never even knew this stuff was here.
Did you ever have pencils with stuff on them?
Yes, I like the trolls.
The trolls were you?
Yes. I think we have one more aisle to look at over there. Yes, I like the trolls because I would still play with the troll, where you would stick his hair straight up and then you move.
You go like this to the pencil.
Yes. Look, Twizzlers, Kisses, Reese's. Wonder what that kid. Oh, there's a stuffed animal in it. Ah, okay. Yeah, they have clothes over here. You know, when we went in that Hershey's place in New York, they had all kinds of clothes. Oh, yes, I think it's one of those things you squeeze. Here's the Meltums. Red velvet, chocolate, lavender, and bright white. That's what you need, Kevin. Oh, it's a light.
Yeah.
You can't try it, though. I would not buy one of these for my kid. They take up too much space. And look, here's all these cards. So if there wasn't enough in the aisle, oh my gosh, Kevin has met his match. I mean, that's like something you would see in FAO Schwartz or something. I mean, really. It's $90. It's huge, yeah. $90. I mean, I get it, but oh my gosh, that really is you. Kevin loves a hedgehog. Okay.
You got the books and stuff going back in here.
Oh, yeah. I love how they've come out with all these different little golden books.
I'm sure it's for Black History Month.
No, there's Kelsey Brothers,
a lot of these are.
Elvis Presley.
All the blues.
So this is in the electronics department. I don't know why this stuff is in electronics. What is the Squid Game thing down there?
A bank.
And then they have Dutton Ranch. So they have a bunch of Yellowstone stuff. And then they have Strawberry Shortcake. And then Care Bears. That's a brick building set. I thought they had another section in electronics. Maybe it's on down here. Collectibles. They have the books over here. Hello Kitty. I don't know what those are. DZNR anime. That's why I don't know what they are. That looks like a skateboard. Oh, it's wall art. Oh, they have a Beetlejuice. They have several Beetlejuice. Troubled with the living? Is death a problem? I love that. Oh, look, here's Beetlejuice. And there's a Lydia, too. Look. Here's Lydia. Doesn't really look like Beetlejuice and Lydia, but, you know. They have a magazine called History of Ghosts. Did you know they had different color power strips? Purple. What's weird, they have white or purple. Okay, you want to walk on down? Here's the cards. And if you all don't know, I would not recommend getting a Roblox card. We've said it. I don't know what that is. We've said it before. We got a Roblox card for Gavin for his birthday, right, Kevin? And it got stolen online. I mean, like, it's really easy to do. And then they, yeah, you can go straight down. And then they're not any good at helping you get the money back either. And so Gavin, I mean, we paid $100 for this Roblox card. It was just gone. So Gavin, no, it's not secure enough. So Gavin just like missed out on his birthday because we weren't going to spend another $100, you know. I didn't know they still had stereo systems. Oh, look, they light up. Wow, I had no idea. I literally had no idea they had all this. Because we never come over here. So we're back here by the eggs in Walmart, and I was going to ask you all how much your eggs are. I never pay attention, but it says that these eggs are $7.47. These are $5.66. But somebody said that eggs were really expensive, and that is expensive. That's expensive for eggs. So $6.72 for an 18 pack. It's an 18 pack. So that is expensive, and I don't know why, unless they're having a chicken shortage, which I don't think so. But that just seems that does seem expensive.
Maybe it's a shipping problem. Like there's a Texas
yeah.
Butter. Is that Twister?
It's juice, some kind of juice.